Hello again. Welcome to the Play Space Live. I'm Keith Avalon from Play Games. Sam is running the board tonight. I'm standing up tonight because we are going to bowl with the stars in both spectator mode and participant mode. If you know the game, you know what I'm talking about. If not, I'm going to explain shortly. We're going to demonstrate how Bowl-o-Rama works and also have a little fun at the same time. We had this idea yesterday, and I have to tell you, it's been snowballing ever since. So we thought, well, we're going to demonstrate Bowl-o-Rama because it's the one game we haven't made a video for yet. But how are we going to do that? Well, we just started kind of brainstorming, and we came up with this idea. We made 4 teams of celebrity bowlers, current celebrities, stars of TV, movies, music, internet celebrities. Frankly, I didn't recognize a lot of these, but I'm an old guy. Stan picked out a lot of these, and we're definitely going for today's now celebrities. This set, by the way, is going to be available as a freebie in the August news pink, so you'll be able to play these bowls yourself. They're really cool cards. We made the stars with average bowling ability, and of course, we didn't have any idea how they really bowl. We just randomly assigned them bowling averages between roughly 100, I think, is the lowest, and I think 170 is the highest. A couple guys have 170, but generally they're in the 140, 130, 150 range for the. It's kind of bowling you might see in a very casual weeknight bowling league. All right. Now, obviously, you can play full lines of bowling with these cards, but in order to fit everything into our time frame, we're going to go do it with sort of a tag team format here, where the 4 teams are going to bowl against each other simultaneously, rotating bowlers. And to make it even more interesting, as we mentioned in the lead up to this webcast, we are going to choose 4. We've created cards for our 5th team. We're calling them the Play Favorites. And I have to tell you, we've made the Play Favorites better than the celebrities, all right? So we're going to choose 4 viewers who are watching right now. We're gonna pencil in their names on the cards, and we're going to insert them into these different teams, and you are actually going to bowl with the stars tonight. We're going to stagger them into the rotation, so we don't have play gamers bowling against each other. We'll put somebody in the number 2 position on one team and the number 3 position on another, and so on. And I will use the spectator mode to generate the results for the celebrities. But for the play gamers, I will actually roll the D20 in participant mode. So we'll show you how both modes work. If you're not familiar with the game, you may have heard us talking about these different modes, or maybe read about it on the website. You'll be able to see how these different modes work. So the play gamers are going to roll participant mode. I will roll for them. So it's kind of on me to roll well. And the celebrities will roll in the spectator mode, the auto mode. Then at the end, the team that wins will obviously have a play gamer on it, and we'll have that play gamer choose from the Bowling with the Stars gallery of prizes, because it wouldn't be a celebrity bowling event unless there were prizes at the end. So there's a gallery of prizes, fabulous prizes, which may or may not be delivered to you personally by the celebrity. We're going to give them to everybody on the team gets the prize that the play gamer chooses. We'll spread out the gallery and let them choose a number between 1 and 6, and we'll reveal the prize, and that's how we'll end up the show. All right? So it'd be just like Wheel of Fortune in many ways. Are we ready to bowl? Let's get after it. So our 4 teams are the Pins and Roses. You can see the lead bowler for each of these guys. Ed Sheeran is the lead bowler for Pins and Roses. We have the Pop Iguanas, with Cardi B, the pop singer, as their lead bowler. Jack Black is the first bowler for the Gutter Blasters. And then our 4th team is Go Bananas with Jenna Marbles. Now, all we need is to insert our Play Gamer bowlers. We have our 4 Play Gamer cards. I call them the Play Favorites. You can name these teams whatever you want. I just kind of picked an image sort of to keep with the bowling uniform motif. So, Sam, let me have the names of our 4 Play Gamers. We'll get them in there and we'll get rolling.
All right, first up, we're going to have Chris Dinkins.
Chris Dinkins is bowling for Pins and Roses. All right, Chris, I'm just going to pencil your name on this card, but we'll give you a card that actually has it printed. We'll have you bowling after Ed Sheeran in the number 2 position. All right, for the Pop Iguanas.
Let's see, number 2 is Jim Supernaut.
Jim Supernaut. Sorry, I'm off mic. Hope you can still hear me. Jim Supernaut is going to bowl in the 3rd position for the Pop Iguanas. All right. I don't want to reveal the stars quite yet. We'll reveal them as we go. All right. For the gutter blasters.
The Gutter Blasters. It is Joe Scalamera.
Joe Scalamera from Philly. All right. Joe, you're going to bowl in the number 4 position for the Gutter Blasters. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that leaves our final position with Go Bananas, and they'll be bowling in the. I guess they'll be bowling in the last position, won't they? The 5th position. 1, 2. Yeah, they'll be bowling in the last position. Wrapping it up. Who is it?
All right, last one is Bob Hansen.
Bob Hansen. All right, Bob. It could all come down to you. All right, here we go. We're ready to go here. I'm just going to keep the score. I only need 1d6 for the spectator mode. Ed Sheeran's going to lead it off for Pins and Roses. Here we go. And looks like he's got a. I'm not going to explain the rules of the game. You'll pick it up as we watch. But there's a method to the madness is to reading what the result is off the card. If you have questions, just email me. But it's pretty much explained on the website. So looks like Ed Sheeran got a 5-12, so he's going to get an 8+, an easy 8 spare. And let's just see what he does with it. He is going to easily pick that up, so Pins and Roses starts with a spare. Pop Iguanas and Cardi B, here we go. Let's see. Oh, that could be a strike. It looks like it is a strike for Cardi B. She's got bowling with a 135 average. That's saying something. So the Pop Iguanas are off to a hot start. Here's the Gutter Blasters with Jack Black leading off. I loved him in The Holiday. It's like my favorite movie of Jack Black's. Whoa! And he also rolled a strike. I got the exceptional ball and the 11. So with his 152 average, that is going to get a strike for the Gutter Blasters. And Go Bananas, Jenna Marbles leading it off. And, oh, that's not going to be so good. That's a Y ball. So when you get a Y ball, you have to re-roll on the Y chart. An 18. The lower the number, the poorer the roll. So she's going to get a 6. And see if we're going to go to the spare pickup boards to see if she can pick that up. It's just not too difficult, not too easy. Oh, she got an exceptional ball. I think let's see, her spare grade is D though. Ooh, D, but an 8. Oh, she barely picked it up. She did pick it up. So everybody marked in the Celebrity Bowling first round, first frame. All right, so Chris Dinkins is going to lead off for the Pins and Roses. We have Kevin Hart bowling in the number 2 position for the Pop Iguanas. Here's Tyler Ninja Blevins, the internet star, for the Gutter Blasters. And Lil Nas X is going to bowl for the Go Bananas team. And here we go. So, Chris, I'm going to roll for you in participant mode, which means the idea is I want to get as close as I can to this circle. This would be considered an exceptional ball. If it's touching or in the circle anywhere, that's an exceptional ball. Anywhere here on this board is a normal routine ball, and if it's not here, like here or here or here, then that is going to be a poor ball, a deficient ball, so a questionable ball. So here we go. And, of course, the ball has to hit on this board first. So here we are. Okay, so it's a 16 normal. Chris is going to roll a 8. So it's leaving the 2 in the corner there. See if we can pick it up. Looks like we got to get. It looks like a 14 or better in the normal position should work. And 18. Oh, I choked for Chris. Sorry about that, Chris. Looks like you got one of them, but not the other. So that'll get 18 for the first frame and a 26 for Pins and Roses going into the third. All right, here we go. Here's Pop Iguanas with Kevin Hart. Sorry about that, Chris. I should have bowled better for you. Kevin Hart. Ooh, it's a questionable ball and a 19. So he's going to get a Z ball. That's as poor as you can get. 36 is going to be a 4. He's going to roll a 4. Ugh. So 4. His pickup grade is C. So 4C. Let's see here. Looks like he's going to need a 9 or better. And a 20. No, he might not even get any of them. Let's see. He got 3 of them. Looks like. So he's going to get a He's going to get a 4 and a 3, so it's going to put 17 for the first frame and a 24 for the second frame for the Pop Iguanas. Now the Gutter Blasters, and that'll be Tyler Ninja Blevins. Oh, we got an exceptional ball, a 1. But it's actually a poor ball, but it is a 1. Oh, he wasted the 1. I was reading it in reverse. So he rolled a 1, which is as good as you can get, but he got a questionable roll on it, so only got 9. So that's a 9 for the Gutter Blasters. Should be able to pick this spare up, though, fairly easily, although his spare grade is F. He's got an F spare grade. So he's got to roll that. He really does need to roll an exceptional ball in order to make that. So he's going to miss it. He's going to miss that ball, miss that pin, and that's going to put 19 for the Gutter Blasters in the first frame and 28 in the second. So after the blistering start, everybody's leaving open frames for the second frame, and here comes Lil Nas X to try to pick it up for the Go Bananas. And another questionable ball. It is a 3 though. Looks like he left a split, an 8 split. So that's going to be extremely difficult to pick up. 18 here for this first frame. Well, he's got a C grade of for a spare pickup, so he's going to have to roll an exceptional ball. This is going to have to be a 1 on the white dice and a 1, 2, 3, or 4. I'm sorry, that's 7 minus. It's even harder with it. He's got to roll a 1, 1. He got the 1. Whoa, but it just kind of nicked it. So he did get 1 of them, but he's going to leave it open. Close, not bad for Lil Nas. All right, so 9 is 27. So looks like the Gutter Blasters have a 1-pin lead as we go into the third. So bowling for the Pins and Roses is Griffin McElroy, the internet guy. We've got Jim Supernut on the lanes for the Pop Iguanas. Bobby Logic Hall will step up for the Gutter Blasters, and here's Billie Eilish, the pop singer, for Go Bananas. And we're ready to roll. Here's Griffin McElroy with a 415. That will be a 8. Oh, another split. So that's going to be tough to pick up. And that will be, no, not even close. It'll be 1 pin for Griffin McElroy. So 9 is 35. Somebody said something? What?
No, it's just funny.
Oh, okay.
Funny game.
All right, here's Pop Iguanas. We've got Jim. Oh, I got to roll for him in participant mode. Let's see if I can do a little bit better. I'll put my pencil down here. Here we go, Jim. Jim's got a 168 average on this card. Here we go. I'll try to get it in the sweet spot there. Yeah, but I did get a 3, which is going to be a strike. So Jim rolls a strike. Yay! All right, here comes Bobby Logic Hall. And he gets a 13-3, which is going to be, oh no, another split. We're rolling lots of splits. And an 8 minus with an E spare is going to be really hard to pick up. Maybe you can get one of them. 17, 8, no, you missed them both. All right, so let's see here. 836 for the Gutter Blasters. And here comes Go Bananas, and it's Billie Eilish. With her 134 average, she got a 3, and it's a normal ball. That is going to be a strike for Billie Eilish.
Woo!
All right. So we go to the fourth frame, and we've got Pop Iguanas and Go Bananas with marks. Gutter Blasters of 36, Pins and Roses of 35. All right. Stepping up for the Pins and Roses Club, Kelly Clark, the X Games star. She just dominates in the X Games. Lisa Koshy, for the internet celebrity, is bowling for the Pop Iguanas. Here's Joe Scalamera from Philadelphia, PA. He's got his bowling shirt on. And here's Josh Brolin bowling for the Go Bananas Club. All right, here we go. Kelly Clark will lead it off. That is 11 with a normal ball. It's a 9. She'll get a 9 for Pins and Roses. Should be able to pick this up. She has she's got an F spare grade. So maybe she won't. She rolled a 1, 2, 3, or 4 on the normal ball. No, she missed it pretty easily. Might have even been a gutter ball. So 44 for Pins and Roses. Here's Pop Iguanas. Liza Koshy. She's got a 140 average. 11-3, that will be a 8, but it's not a split, so it's doable with a C spare pickup. She's not horrible. 1 through 10 on the bowling die and a routine ball will be good enough to do it, and she does. She picks it up. So that'll give 20. That's a 44 for the Pop Iguanas, and we can mark the third frame. Here's the Gutter Blasters with Joe Scalamera. And let's see what I can do for you, Joe. Joe's got a 165 average in our game. Here we go. Oh, I got a 2. It's a strike. So Joe rolls a strike. And that gets the Gutter Blasters right back in it. Here comes Go Bananas. Josh Brolin. Oh, exceptional. Oh, but it's a 16. You got the exceptional roll, but didn't get the pinfall. 16 will be good for 9. You can just see that one pin just kind of hanging back and forth, and then it just stops. Here's the spare pickup. He's a B spare pickup. Should be able to get this. Easy spare pickup for Josh Brolin. Oh, 19, but he got the exceptional roll, and that'll be good enough to pick it up. So it was a little dicey there on the pin action, but he did pick it up. So 3 teams marked in the 4th frame. We can score the 3rd frame for Go Bananas. That gives them 20, 47. So they are in the lead in the 3rd frame. 47 for Go Bananas, 44 for the Pop Iguanas, and Pins and Roses and Gutter Blasters. About 10 pins behind. As we go to the 5th, and we have, looks like it's going to be Scarlett Johansson bowling for Pins and Roses. For the Pop Iguanas, it will be Finn Wolfhard. And bowling for the Gutter Blasters, Ariana Grande, the pop singer. I love her music. And Bob Hansen steps to the lane for Go Bananas. And here we go. Scarlett Johansson goes first. We're about halfway through our match. It's a 19. That's going to be a Y ball for Scarlett Johansson. Don't like to see that. It is a 12, though, so it should be an easier pickup. 12. It's a 6+, 6+ pickup. So that should. What is her grade? Let's see. She's an E. Yeah, she's got a shot. 1 through 6 will do it on a normal ball, and she gets a 5. She hits it. So good roll for Scarlett Johansson. Keeps Pins and Roses right in the thick of it. We go to the Pop Iguanas, and Finn Wolfhard with his 133 average. Gets a 7. That's going to be 9, so he gets a pretty good pin action there. And here's the pickup. He needs a 1 through 10. D spare. And he got the 1. Spare pickup for the Pop Iguanas. Keeps them marking 3 frames in a row for the Pop Iguanas. Let's see, that will give them 19 is 63 in the 4th, and a spare up in the 5th. All right, the Gutter Blasters. Ariana Grande. Exceptional ball with a 9. That will be good for a 9. She has a 154 average. She's a decent spare pickup, not as good as on the first ball, but still a 9, and she should be able to pick this up with a C average. Looks like 11 to 13 on a routine ball, and she got a 1. Easily got that, and so the Gutter Blasters get another mark in the 5th. All right, Go Bananas. Here's Bob. Bob, let me see what I can do for you here. Got to get that in the sweet spot. The Go Bananas needs to keep up because the last 2 teams, well, the Pop Iguanas was marked in the last 3 frames. Here we go. This really does feel like real bowling to a certain extent. Oh, yes! Right there in the sweet spot. Is that on camera? Yes! All right, so that's going to be a strike for Bob. All righty, so that will give them 20. I believe that puts them in the lead. Go Bananas has 67 now in the 4th, although the Gutter Blasters have a strike up. Okay, we go to the 6th frame, and we should be back to the start. Yes, the same matchups we had in the 1st. So it's Ed Sheeran, Cardi B, Jack Black, and Jenna Marbles. No play gamers for this round. It's all auto bowling. Here we go. Ed Sheeran, who got a spare in his first try. Oh, and 15, but an exceptional ball, but a 15. So, that's going to be good enough for a strike. Just barely. Just barely. So we're going to make him the MVP of the Pins and Roses if they pull it out. So 20 for the 5th. That gives them a 64 in the 5th. And they are on fire. Here's the Pop Iguanas, Cardi B. And a 6 on a normal ball is going to be good for 9. All right, so Cardi B gets a 9. I just realized I misformatted that middle row for the Pop Iguanas. I mean it green instead of black, so I got to fix that for the newsletter set. All right, so she gets a 9. I mean the results are fine, it's just the wrong color. All right, here we go. And the spare pickup with a D, she's got to get a 1 through 8 to get this. She gets a 5, so spare pickup for Cardi B. That's 4 marks in a row for the Pop Iguanas. 19 for the 5th gives them 82, and a spare up in the 6th, so they are doing really well. Here come the Gutter Blasters. Jack Black needs a strike. Didn't get one. He got a 7. So 7. Let's see, now we can mark the 4th frame. So that gives them they get 20 pins for the 4th frame is 56. 17 for the 5th is 73. And he needs to pick up the spare to keep pace with the Pop Iguanas. It's a 7, so not going to be the easiest spare for him to pick up with his E spare grade. He's got to get a 1 through 3 or an exceptional ball. So it's a questionable ball. He missed. He just gutter balled it. Oh, no good for Jack Black. Put it in the gutter. So it's 80 for the Gutter Blasters at the end of the 6th frame. Here's Go Bananas. Jenna Marbles trying to pick up on the strike that Bob Hansen rolled, or I rolled for Bob. We'll give Bob the credit. Here we go. Oh, it's a 2. It's a strike. Now that's what I'm talking about. So that's how you really rack up the score in bowling, is to get the consecutive strikes. So that puts the Go Bananas in a great position as we go to the 7th frame. And Chris Dinkins will lead it off for Pins and Roses. Kevin Hart back on the lane for the Pop Iguanas. Here's Tyler Ninja Blevins and Lil Nas X. Okay, Chris, here we go, man. This is big because there's a strike up. Got to see if I can get that right in that sweet spot. No, I did get a 2 though. That's going to be a strike for Chris. Chris, you got a strike. Got the lucky pinfall. So 2 strikes up for Pins and Roses. And here come the Pop Iguanas with Kevin Hart. 18. It's a Y ball. No, I'm sorry. It's not quite a Y, but it's a 7. Well, that was fortunate. That was very fortunate. It's a 7. He should be able to have a good chance of picking this up with his C spare grade. He's going to need to roll a 1 through 8, looks like, on a regular ball. He got a 4. That's going to be a spare. Picked it up, Kevin Hart. Nice work. Nice job. Keeps him. That's what, 5 marks in a row for the Pop Iguanas. Well, we can score their 6th now, can't we? 17 gives them 99 in the 6th. All right, here comes the Gutter Blasters with Tyler Ninja Blevins. And a 13. That'll be a split. 8 split. Left a big space. And with his F spare grade, he would have to roll a 1-1 to pick this up. It's basically 1 out of, what is it? I don't even want to calculate the odds. So it's going to be just, I think he rolled it right down the middle. 7, yeah, it's going to be right down the middle for nothing. So 88 for the Gutter Blasters. It's not looking good. 88 after 7. Okay, Go Bananas, who are looking good. 2 strikes. Going for the turkey. Here's Lil Nas X. Big roll here. It's not an exceptional ball. It is a 7. Not quite enough. It got a 9. He didn't quite get all of it. Got a 9. Left that 1 pin hanging. So 29 for the 5th frame gives them 96. And it puts him in the lead, at least temporarily. Here's the spare pickup. He's a C spare, so it shouldn't be too difficult. He's got to roll 1 through 11 on a routine ball. And he got the 1. Nice. No question about it. So that gives them a 116 in the 6th. So they're going to, right now, Pins and Roses with 2 strikes up. It's hard to calculate, but it looks like they're going to be right in that ballpark. Go Bananas 116, Pop Iguanas 99, Gutter Blasters at 88. And we go to the 8th frame. Bowling for Pins and Roses, Griffin McElroy. Getting it ready. Here's Jim Supernaut in his Play.con convention t-shirt. Here's Bobby Logic Hall, and for the Go Bananas Club is Billie Eilish. And here we go. Griffin McElroy leads it off. 2 strikes in a row for Pins and Roses. Can he make it 3? Let's see. No, it's an 8. It's not a split, though. So 28 for Pins and Roses puts him at 92 in the 6th. See if he can pick this spare up. He's got a C spare grade, so it's not out of the realm of possibility. He's an 8. 1 through 8 in a routine ball. Got a 10. Not quite enough. Got 1. So that's going to leave an open frame for Pins and Roses. It's going to give Go Bananas a big chance. It really puts everybody back in it. So let's see. 19 is 1, 1, 1 in the 7th, and 9 more is 120. So 120 in the 8th for Pins and Roses. Here's the Pop Iguanas. Jim Supernut with a spare up. Jim, let's see what we can do here. This is a big roll. I better put my pencil down. Focus on this. Here we go. Needs the strike. Oh, I got it right in there, but it's a 20. All right, so it's 8 plus. I put it right where I wanted it, but it didn't get the pinfall. How often does that happen at the bowling alley? It happens all the time to me. All right, so he gets 8 plus. It's not disaster, but that should have been a strike. It really should have been. All right, so here's the pickup with an 8. He needs a let's see, 1 through 12 will do it on a routine ball. And he got it. All right, so Jim picked it up. That was a tough one right there. So 18 gives him 117 in the 7th and a spare up in the 8th. Here come the Gutter Blasters with an open frame. It's Bobby Logic Hall. 4. It's a normal ball. It's not good enough for a strike for Bobby. It's going to be a 9. See if he can pick up the spare. 10 doesn't quite do it. He's got an E grade for spare pickup. So that'll be a miss. Not great. So 97 through 8 for the Gutter Blasters. And here comes Go Bananas with a spare up and Billie Eilish rolling. I'm trying to figure out what she did last time. See, I think she had a strike her first time around. 19. Not going to be a strike this time. It's going to be a Y ball. Bad time to have a Y ball with a spare up. 33 is going to be a 6 split. Ooh, 6 split. So 16 is 132 through 7. And this is going to be a tough one to pick up. 6. She's an F spare pickup. Yeah, it's not likely. It's got to roll a 1 D20 on a normal ball or 1 to 3 on an exceptional ball. Let's see if she even comes close. Nope, 16. 16, am I looking at E or F? I'm at F. 16 is going to be 1 pin. She got 1 of the 4. So that's a 7 is 139. So that still leaves Go Bananas in the lead tenuously. Pop Iguanas are back in it with a spare up in the 8th frame. They could take the lead. Let's see what happens. Go to the top of the top of the 9th frame. Kelly Clark for Pins and Roses. Here's Liza Koshy for the Pop Iguanas. Here's Joe Scalamera and Josh Brolin. All right, here we are. Well, every roll is crucial here at this point. Pins and Roses, Kelly Clark. 19, a Y ball. So that's not good. 61, so it's a 5 split. All right, 5 split. That will give them, let's see, 5 split. 5 split. I got to go to the next. Here we go, 5 split. She is an F. So needless to say, this is going to be a low odds. Oh, she got it though. A 2 on the D20 and an exceptional ball. She got the split. Huge. That's amazing. That's a bowling moment right there. All right, so she picked up the 5 split, knocked them all down, and that keeps Pins and Roses in it. All right, here comes the Pop Iguanas, Liza Koshy. That was a huge roll right there. Huge. And another exceptional ball. That could be a strike. That is going to be a strike. Now it's a 9, not a 6. So it's not a strike. It's a 9 for Liza Koshy. But that gives him 19 for the 8th. Gives him 136 in the 8th, and they are trailing by 3 in the 8th frame. We're bowling, of course, in the 9th. See if you can pick up this spare. Shouldn't be too hard. 1 through 12 on a normal ball. And she got it. Spare up for the Pop Iguanas. Here comes the Gutter Blasters. Joe, I'm going to roll my best for you here. Make sure that everything is lined up perfectly. Joe needs a strike here. Going to go for it. Here we go. Yes! 14. Oh, but he just missed it. 13 would have been a strike. 14 is 9, so you get that tottering pin. Sorry, Joe. All right, well, I imagine we'll pick up the spare. Although you're a D spare in this game. So I got to roll a 1. I really need to get an exceptional ball here. Or a 1 through 9. 1 through 10. 10! Oh! Just got it. Just got it. So everybody's spared in the 9th. And Go Bananas is up with an open frame. Here we go. Josh Brolin. They have the lead by just 3 pins, but they've got an open frame. So this is going to be a tight finish. 2-2. This is going to be a strike for Josh Brolin. That's what they wanted. All right, so there we are. Everybody marked in the 9th, and we go to the 10th frame with it still very much up in the air. Scarlett Johansson will wrap it up for the Pins and Roses. Finn Wolfhard on the lanes for Pop Iguanas. Ariana Grande for the Gutter Blasters. Here comes Bob Hansen, who very well could win this match with the right roll. All right, let's look at Pins and Roses' chances. They're sitting at 120, which is 20 pins behind. They're at an outside chance to they're really going to have to get a strike here to have any kind of chance at all. And that won't do it. It's a questionable ball and a 13, so that will be a Y ball for Scarlett Johansson. And that will probably put them out of it. 52 is a 5, so 5, and let's see if she can pick it up. If it's a normal 5, she is an E, so we need a 1 on a normal ball. So no, she's going to get a 12, which will knock down 3 of them and leave 2 standing. So looks like Pins and Roses is going to get 15 for their spare up, 135. 8 in the 10th will give them 143. A final total of 143 for Pins and Roses. Pop Iguanas are next. Here's Finn Wolfhard. Here we go. Pop Iguanas are definitely in it. They're 3 pins behind, just really right up against Go Bananas. All going to come down to what they do here. Oh, and a questionable ball. That's not what they wanted. 6. It's going to be a 7 split.
They're all choking at the last minute.
7 split, 17. So it gives them a 153 for the 9th, but the spare pickup here is going to be difficult. So let's see. He's got to roll a questionable ball he's got to roll an exceptional ball to have any chance to make it. And even then, it'd be a 1, 2, or a 3 to pick up this 7 split. So let's just see. Nope, not even close. He got 2 of them. So they're going to leave an open frame also. 9 is 162 for the Pop Iguanas. All right, here come the Gutter Blasters, who I think are out of it. They've got a spare up. They could get 20, 117. Yeah, I don't think they can catch the Pop Iguanas. But we'll see what Ariana Grande can put on the board. 16. It's a questionable ball and a 16, so it's going to be a Y ball. And a 44 will be 5. 15 is 112. See if she can pick up the spare. She is a C, so there is a pretty good shot at it, actually. 1 through 7 and an 11. So she got 4 of them. Left 1 standing, so they also have an participant mode right here, baby. A strike will, I believe, essentially win it. A spare, I don't want to do the calculations. Let's just see it. It's looking pretty good for Go Bananas, though.
Hold on a second. We are experiencing... Oh, no, we're good.
We're good?
Looks like I might have gone down for a second, but...
We're back up?
We're back up now, yeah.
Is everybody enjoying this? Pretty exciting. I think it's exciting. All right, here we go, Bob. Got to put it right in there. Oh, a little short. 8. Routine ball. At least it's not a questionable ball. That will be... Oh, that's a strike! That's enough for a strike for Bob. He's got a 1 through 9 on a routine ball, so that is a strike for Bob. I think that just won the match. All right, so he gets to roll again for the extra frame. That did just win the match. Unless I gut her out, which I'm not going to do. 13, that'll be an 8. So I was definitely playing it safe there. So 8, so 28 for the ninth would give them a 167. And then they're going to get... it really doesn't even need to hit this spare. It's just, and I think I missed it. Oh, well. It's pretty much a moot point. Yeah, that's a miss. Doesn't matter, though. 18 is 185. All right, so 185 for Go Bananas. They pulled it out. Final scores were Go Bananas 185. Pop Iguanas in second with 162. Pins and Roses at 143. And the Gutter Blasters at 121. So, Bob, you are the man. And you get to pick from our gallery of prizes. This is just like on Let's Make a Deal. And everybody on the team will get that prize. Let's just see what we got. What number are you going to choose, Bob?
It's going to be a second.
Yeah, because we're waiting on the delay.
Right.
Hope you guys enjoyed this. I thought it was fun. I think it shows off, how you can play fast with the spectator mode and just kind of crank through it. You can also add a lot of drama by doing the participant mode, really, to me, it feels a lot like actual bowling. I bowled a lot when I was in college. Haven't bowled a lot recently, but definitely has the same feel to me of trying to hit that sweet spot. And you can definitely play to go for the strike or just play it safe. And it adds an element of manual dexterity. I know in our hobby, a lot of people don't like that. There are people that don't want to have that aspect in the game. And you don't have to. But for those of us that enjoy that sort of thing, it adds a nice little twist to it. Okay, did Bob choose?
Bob picks 4.
Bob chose prize number 4. So everybody gets a year's supply of rice-a-roni. Oh, how about that? Well, that's just like on Wheel of Fortune.
Do you want to show the other prizes?
Well, do you want to see what? Do you want to know? What does the crowd think? Do you want to know what the other prizes were? I think we should save that for. There is the Camaro. There's a 2020 Camaro in there. There's a trip to Cancun. I'm not going to reveal what the numbers are. We might do this again.
Okay.
But don't choose number 4. I'll put a different prize on number 4 for next time. So there were some pretty awesome prizes in there, and there was also the Monty Hall goat was in there. I always enjoyed watching on Let's Make a Deal when they trade away their their boat or their color TV console for door number 3, and behind it would be Carol Merrill standing with a goat. One of my favorite childhood memories. All right, so that's Bowl-o-Rama. I hope you enjoyed watching it. I enjoyed doing it for you. If you have any questions about the game, feel free to email me. Most of all, thanks for watching Celebrity Bowling, Bowling with the Stars on the PLAAY Space Live. We'll see you again next Thursday night.